Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to cover the REST APIs. So this is again one more important topic, or we can say the package that we have in Automation Anywhere. So let's explore this. So we are going to see what are the APIs and what are the different activities that we have under API package in the control room. And we will be seeing one use case demo that how we can extract the data using the REST API. And this is one URL that we'll be requiring whenever we are seeing the use case or the demo. So let's use this at that time. So let's navigate to the control room. So let's add the error message and error line number. Let's put the message box. Okay, so this is our REST web service package in the control room. And under this one, we have different methods as delete, then get file stream. So this is actually a new one. Then patch, post, and put method. So we will explore any one of this in detail. But before going to that, we will see what actually this REST APIs are. So whenever we want to extract any data through the APIs, that is without actually logging into the system, and we want to extract the data from the backend. That is, if suppose there is one use case from the Salesforce, if you want to extract the data, so there are actually two ways. The first way will be you have to log in with that is the web automation. You have to launch the URL, you have to enter the credentials and navigate to the particular window, and then you can able to fetch the data. So this is one way. The other way will be the using the APIs. So you will be having the API where you will be passing some of the credentials that will be needed, and without that is without logging, that is without actually logging into the Salesforce, you can fetch the data within less amount of time as compared to the UI automation. So, and even if you can update the data or some of the status of any of the record, so all these things can be done with the help of this REST APIs. So in order to get the data from the, or if you want to retrieve some of the information, so we can use the get method. Then for the post, we can create the new resource. So that the post command will be used for creating the new resource. And then we can use the put method for update the resource. And for the patch, we can modify the resource. And delete, we can delete the resource or remove the resource. So these are the most five that will be used. So let's explore this get method. So for this one, we need to enter the URI. So URI will be nothing but it's a combination of URL. Then we need to pass the parameters whose value we are supposed to extract. So for this one, we have one use case with Automation Anywhere only. So that was the URL that I have shown you at the start. So this is the URL. It's a employee data migration use case. So I have already opened that in this particular window. So here we have the HR onboarding API. So here what is the use cases? We have to fetch the employee start date and phone number details using this API. And what is the URI is here. From here, the URI is up to this HTTPS, bot games, employee data migration, and some details. And for every each API that call we are doing, so we have to pass this employee ID that will be we are getting from this page 1013. So once again, if you refresh the page, you will get the new employee ID. It's a 1018. So the URI will be remaining same, and this will be the dynamic. So you can make this as a variable. You can read the data from here, this field, and enter in this particular field as a variable. So let's copy this and paste it in our bot. And let's use this 1018. 1018. Okay. And now we have to select this checkbox, allow insecure connection when using HTTPS. Then, so this is not required, optional. Yes, the output we are getting from this particular REST API call. So we can store this in the dictionary variable. Let's say dict REST API, REST API out or output. Let's select this. And the output we are getting from the REST API is in the JSON format. So again, we have to use or we have to explore this JSON package. And again, for extracting the data from the JSON, we need to again connect the session. That is start session. Then get node value. That is the single value we are getting. So we'll be extracting the two parameters. One is phone number, and yes, there is one more. Yes, start date and phone number. So we have to use it, get node value 2 times, and end session. And we can use the message box to check the to validate the values of the value that we get from the REST API. And for this one now, for JSON, we need to give the text value, or we can pass the file as well. But for that, again, .json or .txt file. So it's better we directly use the dictionary and its a body variable as an input for JSON. Dict REST API output, and the output will be in the form of text, and we have to pass the body. Save it. Okay, and now we want to extract the two parameters. That is the employee start date and phone number. So, but before getting that, so we will validate this API in the browser. So let's validate that. So we will copy this and we'll enter the employee number as it's a 1018. So in the browser, we have entered the URI and the employee ID and hit the enter. So we will be validating this API. Yes. So you can see that the response we are getting is in terms of phone number, start date, and employee ID 1018 that we have entered as input. So copy this phone number exactly as it is and copy this in the taskbot JSON node path as phone number. So that should be the same. And it save it as phone number. In the same way, go for the another parameter, start date. Just copy it, paste it over here, and assign it to the variable as start date. Save it, and just in the message box, put the value as phone number. And another one. So let me check it. So put both the values, start date. Let's run the bot and see if our API is working properly. Yes. So we have got this values as 629, 600, 4152. Let's validate that. 629, 600, 4152. So it is the same. And start date is April 12, 2021. April 12, 2021. So we have got the correct values. Okay, so let's validate for one more API. Now we got the employee ID as 1014. So let's do this manually. Or we will validate it by the bot first. We'll do it reverse way. One zero one four. Let's save it. Yes, it's 1014 and run the bot. Okay, so these are the values. So let's validate it. So 1014 and hit the enter. Yes, now we can see phone number is 154 585 1145. and date is started September 22, 2017. So it's a correct data the bot has extracted. Okay, so this is what we can fetch the data using the REST APIs. And also we have covered the JSON package. So just to summarize for this video, we have seen what are the APIs, that is the application programming interface. Then what are the different activities that we have under the API package in the control room? That is, we have the different activities as get. So get will be used to retrieve the values. Then we have sorry. Then we have the put. We can okay. Let's see one by one. Get. Then we have the post to create the resource. Then we can use. We have the patch to update the resource patch, and then we have the put. So it is the similar kind of patch, and then we have the delete to remove the resource. So these are the most major five REST APIs that will be used. Then we have seen the demo use case for extracting the two details from the REST API, and along with that, to extract the values from the JSON package. So that is the output of the REST API is in the form of JSON, and from the JSON we have to get the values from the single node, and for that one we have to use the JSON package. So we have seen that how to connect and disconnect, and in between how to get the values of a single node using JSON package. So all right, so this is it for this video. Thank you.